Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where you lot in the comments, the lovely audience, the citizens of the city of Sarcasm run the show. Get your sporting questions in. I'm sure the vast majority of them will be about the Premier League game involving Newcastle United and Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne stars on Premier League return as Manchester City beat Newcastle United 3-2. A late goal from Oscar Bob, but De Bruyne with an insane assist and also with a great goal to equalize to make it 2 apiece. So get your questions in. If you are a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. So link for the membership is in the pinned comment. It is one of the many great perks in regards to the membership. So if you see me going to the same names, I'm not ignoring anybody, but if to make sure your question gets answered, either join the membership or super chat, people. But regardless of that, make sure you run up the likes. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back, hit the like button on the video. Big up to everyone listening on the audio platforms as well. Please make sure you share across the socials. Follow at That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV across all the socials. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Hit the notification bell, roll to 10,000 subscribers as well. Got my like Jez in the building also. Yes, Jez, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just give me 1 sec, yeah?
Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. It's all good. Big up to Warrior J, who says big up. Let's imagine the day when Pep leaves City, and jokes aside, that was a good game to watch. And congrats to Man City for getting a 4th title. Big up to you as always, Warrior J. Yeah, Pep needs to hurry up and leave. I'm tired. It was a good game. It was entertaining, but I expected it to be entertaining because Newcastle are normally, when they play the Big Six, especially when it's at St. James's Park, the games are normally entertaining. It's always a good atmosphere when their teams go for it. So it's always a good game. And yeah, City, I already knew this. I said this at the start of the season. I said City are going to win their 4th title in a row. Could see it happening. Big up to my guy Sheik. Big up Stuart B. Big up to my guy Eli as well. Let's see what else is going on. Big up to Warrior J, who says Justin, Christian Romero, Werner, and is it Dragosin are all with the Tottenham squad in Manchester this evening. So they'll be playing with that. Will says they'll be playing in the game. Flawless, how does it feel to see us back in the top half? About time, I suppose. Yeah, you lot sell it. Hey, Poch in, man. Keep saying this. Hashtag Poch progress.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the Poch party. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Poch progress. You going to the game, Flawless. You got the Chelsea prediction right. No, I'm not going to the game. And yeah, they thought I was trolling. And I got it. And I got the prediction spot on. Big up to Chat Sport as well. Away says Kevin De Bruyne, the greatest midfielder ever. Boom. Oscar Bob is generational. Messi S touch there. Oh yeah, Waste. Yeah, you're a City fan, so big up to you, man. Good to see City fans in the chat. Chat Sports says Sancho assist already. Yep, but you lot get your questions in. This is now your time, and before you even do that, actually the like ratio is decent. Over 20 of you lot in here. It's early, and we're already at 18 likes. So good return, good return. I'm sure more of the man will join shortly as well. But like I said, get your questions in, people. Show shouldn't be too long, but every time I say that, 2.5 hours later, I'm here. You may get clubs after this as well. I got part of the bat signal. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV gaming channel as well, people. Oh yeah, man, questions. Anything sporting wise, what you lot telling me? How you went from 3rd place to 10th in less than a season. Just the guy who went from 12th to 8th. But hey ho, here we are. Yes, what are you telling me you left?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I just had to switch up my headphones, and yeah, man, I'm good, man.
What's the name about Ghana bottle drop season? Talk to us.
Nah, I just think I've seen all the pressers, all the PR around the town talking about expect the unexpected. What got all in a more even embarrassing fashion, or what? But yeah, man, I just feel like we're just gonna underachieve again. Gonna be the same joke like we always do the last few years.
You think you get?
But
You
yeah,
think you get through the group stages, or you think you get knocked out?
fuck no.
You think
I
you get
think we
knocked
get
out?
bro. I always talk about it.
I'm
We have
asking.
good talent. We have talent that can go actually compete for the tournament. But with the way we play football, it's like I probably can find better footballing teams in the championship than we play. Like we are not a good football inside the way we get coached.
Mm.
Like give us the ball. Generally speaking, I always said this: just give us the ball, and we won't know how to do anything with the ball, and then it's been so easy to counter attack us every time. If it's us, that's why I say against us, just give Ghana the ball, and then you see what happens.
First, big up to Justice in the cut who says flawless. I tried to find you all in the standings and looked up and didn't see you all there. Where'd y'all go? Love to hear this, man.
Yeah.
Manchester United still the bar, man. I love to hear it. It's great. It's fantastic.
Hey, yes, they got very excited being eighth now.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? A bill to be eighth. Here we are. How you feeling for tomorrow, bro? I'm dreading this watch along. Not gonna lie, flawless. Hey, Sheik, I hear you. Do I think we win? Yes. Am I saying that with any confidence? No. If Jess turned around and said, "Nah, Spurs win this game 2-0," I'd hear it. I'm not saying we win with
I
any
mean,
confidence whatsoever.
that's the hilarious part about it because um, I heard obviously the shit just be flip flopping the whole time. People saying Kulusevski's out in ill. No, I think no. Apparently he traveled with the team, so he might be in the 11. Who knows who's fit? I heard. Can't 100% say 100% sure. 100% I can't say, but certain guys that people don't expect might be in the squad. Not starting, but might be in the squad. Obviously, Romero traveled. Radu traveled. Ronda traveled, obviously. So guys are going to be there. But I'll be honest, if I feel like we're going with the starting 11 that we feel like, I'm just praying for a draw because we ain't creating for shit. Like if we play Hoybert, Skip, and Bentancur midfield, nobody's creating in that. Maybe Bentancur, but Bentancur is gonna play the 6. So Hoiberg and Skip in the 8. Yeah, man, just give me a draw and get the hell out of OT though. If that's the midfield, because the front three doesn't want to create for themselves. The front three don't want to create to each other, and then the two A's don't want to create. Like Dogi and Paul actually have to carry. So yeah, man. If that's the midfield that I just said, I'm just hoping for a draw. I'll be so honest.
First, Eli says, "Fuck that City game. What do you think about Sancho's quality after no games in 140 days?" I didn't watch any of the game. I will be on Sancho watch
I watched
for
it.
the Champions League, but I'm just happy he's out. I'm just forget even his performance. I'm just happy he's playing again, first and foremost. And he said it. I watched it. He did an interview afterwards,
Yeah.
and the female presenter asked him. She was like, "What did she
Maybe
say?" She
personal
was
goals.
like,
Yeah,
"Yeah."
well,
She was
two
like, "Yeah,
personal
what's his personal goals?" And he said, "For me," and he said, "To be happy again." That goes to show where man's at. Man did say like he did also go on to say he has some personal goals he's not going to reveal, but the fact that he said to be happy again is one of his goals. I'm just happy for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see talent wasted. What are you saying, Just chat to me.
No, I agree with you. Like, obviously, the performance was good. Like, you could tell that he hasn't played football in a long time. So, you know, wasn't gonna go and immediately just. I mean, he came on straight away. He came on straight away and could have scored immediately if it wasn't for a good block from the opposition. He got his assist today. A couple of these link ups here and there as well. Obviously, doing that in a system that Tilsik, the terrorism of Tilsik as well. So now it's like, I mean, considering how much Tilsik wants to play attacking football, um, I feel like Sancho. I feel like he's doing well, but I agree with you. Like this shouldn't be a whole thing about. Obviously, I think his person. I think with the last comment, I think it's a personal goal of him trying. I think he has that in his mindset of I want to prove people wrong that all these narratives that people making up in the media about me aren't true. And I feel like I always said this, like you should just go and just go on with your business and quiet. And I always said, like, I know I've seen a couple of United fans say, "Oh, if Sancho has a good loan, if he has a good loan, and Ten Hag gets fired, then United should just keep him." I'm just like, yo, just end your whole. For me, I still go back to United and say I want to leave. I'm not saying that you guys didn't bank me, but like I want to start my career somewhere else fresh. And we had many discussions about can Sancho work in the Premier League. I
We
personally
haven't.
think yes. Even out wide, I do believe there is still. But then again, it's about where exactly in what type of system play. And let's be honest, if United were to hire Graham Potter, I'll be honest, just leave, bro. Just leave. Like I just don't see a reason for him to stay any longer here. And I always said this. Maybe sometimes being away from a country you're comfortable from makes you a lot better.
True.
I think him going to Germany, it's like, I'm away from family, I'm away from friends. I can just focus on the football. Obviously, maybe
That's
I'm gonna come over. Maybe I'm gonna come over more times than I maybe should be allowed to, because he used to do that back when he was Dortmund the first time around. But then at the same time, the club didn't have too much of an issue because they knew how much he's committed to the club. So yeah, man, I should just like for me, you should just start a new chapter. You should new chapter because United fans, you see in the timeline, you know that they're calling all the guys that have agendas still against him who want to back tonight. Ironically, they're all saying stuff like, "Oh, look at this Bundesliga defending. They're playing they're playing the last what's it called? The last place team in the league that he played against. If Holland scored against Sheffield United, you guys will call him the GOAT. So it's like it's the same. It's the same shit.
Yeah, people going agendas going gen. Like I said, I'm just genuinely happy that I forget his performance. I'm just happy he's out on the pitch playing again, and he's at a club who love him. He seems to love the club. He feels at home. The fans like him. Teammates like. I'm all for it, man. Go shine. That's what I'm for with Sancho, and I'm looking forward. I already checked the Champions League fixture list. I'm gonna definitely do Sancho watch. I'm gonna do the Dortmund game because they play. I think it's the Inter Milan. So yeah, that's what I would say.
No, PSV.
PSV, yeah, it's the same. Sorry, but it's the same day. It's that
Same day.
the match
Okay.
day. Warrior Jago, you lot continue to get your questions in as well, in particular members. Jez, how did Ivory Coast play?
I think matured performance. I think they made sure to keep it tight, pause, at the back line. Obviously, they let a couple of chances go through, which happens. Like, I think you're always gonna get chances in the football match, and they took their chances really well. I mean, they scored 4 minutes into the game, so just so you know, and you saw the vibes. You saw Unc. I don't know if you saw the clip. I don't know if you saw the clip of Uncle dancing. Second minute, it's good to see. I'm gonna send it this in a bit in a second.
Love that, man.
That was hilarious. But no, yeah. Second goal, guys. Look up the second goal from the Ivorian striker. That was really cool. Like, yeah, that was an error in between from the Guinea-Bissau defender because he tried to take a touch, but then it goes under his feet. But then remember the Dele Alli goal against Man United at OT,
where
so Dele Alli took like a touch from the air. I think it was from a corner where he took it in between. I think one of the defenders was definitely Wan-Bissaka. I think the other one was McQuire or Luke Shaw. He took it in between them with one touch and then finished it with a really with the cipher. Kind of similar finish. But people, if you haven't seen that goal, go and look for that goal. That goal was brilliant in my opinion. And yeah, I think they were just quite matured. Obviously, the Ivory Coast is the host, and you would imagine the stadium was going crazy when they scored.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That whole country going to be rocking for the duration there in the tournament. Going to be 100%, absolutely 100%, rocking.
So, yeah. No, it's just
big up,
Jadon. Interesting to see. It's going to be interesting. Man. Like, I think let's say it this way. It was a type of performance I look at and say, if I was Ivorian myself, I would be encouraged so far.
Yeah, I know Ivorian. Speaking of Ivorian, speaking of Ivory Coast, I know Ivorian. He gonna be on cloud 9 with that. I know. So big up to Ivorian.
I sent you the clip in the DMs.
Oh yeah. I'll check it out in a second. But I love that because Sunshine says, yeah, I saw that. I was dancing with him. LOL. And yeah, back to it, man. Facts flawless is the smiles for me. That's why I'm happy for Sancho. It's like I look at that. It's like my younger cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got younger cousins not too far from his age, so it's kind of like that's how I look at it. Love to see him just happy just to be out playing ball. Like, I really do. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well in the chat.
I mean, the good thing as well is that it's also it's the way he gets also treated here in Dortmund by the fans as well. Because I remember Coach Kamsi went over to the Dortmund game, for obviously because he's working with Puma. And everybody was saying out of the stadium, they all want Sancho to come back if there's an opportunity. And I mean, you saw the reactions when it happened. Everybody, I didn't see no Dortmund fans say, we shouldn't do this deal. Like, I mean, Dortmund fans were even advocating to have a buy option in it, but obviously Man United didn't want it to let it happen. So yeah, man, like, That's what I say. Sometimes I feel like certain players need to be in the right environment, and I felt like with Sancho, he just not been in that right environment at all since he moved to Man United. Whatever, whatever it's his own fault that he maybe chose Man United. Whatever it's Man United maybe not doing enough for all the players there, not just him included. Who knows? But it's what it is.
Yeah. And to Sunshine as well, he says we all screwed. KDB is back, screwed regardless. But yeah, pretty much Sunshine. I'm tired of City, man. I'm tired.
See,
The same way I'm
yeah,
tired of
Ryan,
United. I'm tired of Manchester City.
see
Don't
that,
give him
that
no
Ryan guy in
energy.
the chat.
Let go. Let go.
This guy.
Let go. Big up to Sheik. Been a member of the channel for 7 months. Hey, big up my done Sheik. Hey, everyone, make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV, man. Catch him here on Watch Alongs. He'll be holding down the UFC show on the Twitch, plus more. He says, big up Sancho. My kit is on the way. Confidence takes you places. Hope Sancho balls out for real. By the way, hashtag Potchin. Hashtag Arteta. Trust the process, lads. I hear you on that, Sheik.
Let me not speak about the Arteta guy.
I'm with you. It's hey Jago, good to see you in the chat as well. Big up to you, Jago, as well. And Will actually got an actual decent question. He says, Jez, who do you run as backup if one of your three central midfielders gets injured? Who are your three midfielders? Who is it?
I said this already.
It's Højbjerg, Skip.
Højbjerg, Skip, and Bentoko, yeah. Like, because everybody's
so you don't think he might push Kulusevski into the 10?
If Kulusevski plays, that's the like. If Kulusevski plays, he's going to play 10. If Kulusevski plays, he's going to be in the 10. But I'm just saying, based off what I'm reading from the reports, that Kulusevski is still ill. Like, who knows? Kulusevski might not even start the game.
Oh, geez, I didn't know Kulusevski is ill. All right.
That's what they were saying. But he's with the team apparently. So who knows? Who knows? Like.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, I didn't know that about in regards to it. Okay, first. And hey, you lot, over 40 people now in here. We have 40 likes, man. Like check 1212. Like check 1212. Let's run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. Let's see if we've had any new subscribers. We're currently at 9,310. Let's see if we've had 9,311. We're looking for 4 more subscribers. I know there's at least 4 of you lot watching live right now. We've not hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And if you're watching back as well, make sure you continue to run up the likes. Jason says, do you think Sancho performs at Dortmund because he fits the team or he just doesn't suit the Premier League? I think he does suit Dortmund. I think he does. I think he fits in at Dortmund, yes. Yeah, I don't think he suits. I've said this. I've gone out on a limb. I don't think he suits the Premier League. When you don't have physical attributes, and that's not just pace and power, balance. One thing, I use Cole Palmer as an example. Cole Palmer and Foden are 2 prime examples. They're not pace and power, but their balance allows them to cause issues, you know what I'm saying, for defenders and stuff like that. That was the piece of skill Cole Palmer did today, and the skill didn't come off, but he flicked it round one side and went round the other side. Even his ability to do that is off his balance. So, like, Sancho just doesn't have in my opinion, just don't have the physical attributes to play in the Premier League, to play out wide. Now, centrally, could he play as a false 9 or a 10? Yes. But that's putting a lot of on him if you are playing him as a false 9, because then the system has to be right. So, yeah, I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. What are you saying about this, Jez?
I mean, we had discussions before that. Obviously, maybe Sancho playing centrally, maybe he had opportunities here in the Premier League. But I always said this. Like, I feel like you're right. Like I literally just said earlier that how possibly with the right manager he could play out wide. But again, who is the right manager? And will United get the right manager? More likely, we're leaning towards no. That's why I don't believe he has a future here in the Premier League, because 1, he's not going to play through the middle under whoever's going to come, in my opinion, and 2, I'll be honest, I think there's so many people that it will take a lot for him to, like, let's say this way, let's say Ten Hag gets sacked, he comes back. I think the time. Remember when Pogba was starting to get booed for no reason? Yeah, I feel like it's going to be that's why a situation. That's why I think it's just not going to work out anymore here. And does he fit the Dortmund team? 100%. Shit, we've been asking for a winger they can actually create. Like shit, like Marco Reus is like, obviously he scored today, but man, he's old. He's old, so he can't do it all by himself. Grant can't do it all by himself. Obviously, finally, Terzic decides to play Binding Gittins. Very good young player there, English as well. But yeah, I think Sancho, he just brings, again, another whole dynamic, and you can see straight away the difference of quality compared to the other jokers that play in the attack.
Hey, big up to Sunshine. Says flawless. Have you given your thoughts about tomorrow yet? Yeah, I have. I think. Yeah, I have. But in regards to it coming, not looking forward to it. I think the way that Spurs play does suit us in regards to the high line. So whether they dominate the ball or it's more of us like a 50-50 slash 55-45 split, I think that suits us and why we'll win the game. Because one thing Garnacho, Rashford, and Hoyland can do, in particular, the first two I mentioned, is run into space and be effective running into space. So that's my thoughts. Who plays in midfield, I think, will be key for us. I think if we play Maino, Ericsson, Bruno, we win the game much more. We're much more comfortable in the game than if it's McTominay, Maino, Bruno, long day. I'm not sure in regards to Ericsson's fitness because they said he was ill for the Wigan game. Not sure how in regards to what the illness was. I've heard nothing. So hopefully I'm praying that it's Ericsson, Maino, Bruno. I'm not trying to see McTominay, but knowing this joke of a manager, he gonna go Maino, McTominay, Bruno, and make this just tougher than what it needs to be. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. But I still think we get the win. Probably 2-1. I've said that, so I'll stick with that scoreline. That's the scoreline I've said, 2-1. See what else you lot are saying in the chat as well. Like I said, members, your time. If you're a member of the channel, I will start your question and I will get to it. Of course, if you super chat, I will get to it as well. But if it is a non-member question or non-super chat and it's a good question, I will get to it. However, if you are a member or you super chat, that's a one surefire way to make sure your question does get answered. Big up to Chinlu. Says big up Flawless, Jez, and the chat. Question for Jez. Are you glad to see the back of Eric Dial?
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah. I always said this, that obviously I had a lot of rants about Eric Dyer, but I also had a lot of moments where I felt like a lot of people getting too toxic with Dyer as well, because he had times at the club where he was playing well. Some people want to be disingenuous about it. I'm not. But reality is he had to be moved on, and it was way too late. Me personally, I blame more the club for just not trying to move him out. I'm not blaming Eric Dyer for wanting to stay at the club, and you can see that he didn't mind to be at the football club. Whatever it was for the right or wrong reason is another thing. But I'm never gonna sit here and say, a player should force himself and put a transfer request in if they're not good enough. I'm never gonna sit here and say that. So it's always on the club, in my opinion, to get rid of the player, and if they don't, I blame the club for not getting rid of the guy. Yeah, but right now, look at the defensive depth right now. We went from just a year ago, we went from only having Romero there, and then the rest is Eric Dyer, Ben Davis, Longley, Jadon Sanchez, and Tanganga there, to Romero, Van der Ven, Ferguson, and obviously Ashley Phillips. He's now on loan to Plymouth. By the way, very good reviews I heard today. Or yeah, yesterday I would say, because it's obviously past. Very good reviews. So if he comes through, that's good. Obviously, we still want to buy another left-sided centre back who's left-footed in the summer, probably. No, we look at it and say, I don't have to worry any. If Ferguson is a good signing, then we're talking about 3 good centre back at the football club, and I can then look at and say, shit, I used to pray for just 1 good centre back, no 3. Fuck, and then you have a decent lot of youngsters who can come in case we have big injuries, and then shit, we have Ben Davis who can be an emergency centre back if needed. So, man, I'm just happy we just have good depth now at the centre back position. Now I look at that depth and say, you know what, we are already close to finishing that off. We already have our starting goalkeeper. Let's improve this midfield depth. Let's improve the fullback depth, and then let the attack be the last thing that we should be focusing on building, because I do generally believe building the attacks is probably the hardest right now in football, because everybody seems to be just struggling with getting it right outside City, and obviously Liverpool have Salah in it.
Okay, first, and you mentioned the centre back, the new centre back, Dragerson. Thoughts? I don't know how much you've watched him play. Where you actually signed him from? Where's he come from?
We signed him from Genoa. He in Italy.
Cool.
Yeah,
you watch any thoughts on him? If you happen to watch anything, even if it's clips, highlights.
From highlights, clips, and I watched probably 1 game that was against Inter Milan, I think, or Juventus. I can see why we bought him. Very good recovery defender. Definitely fits the high line. Physical, strong, Obviously, good in the air. Good in the air. Like, I think he scored the most headed goals in the Serie A. I think he has the best aerial duel percentage this season as well in the Serie A. The only thing that's probably in question is he good enough on the ball? Because obviously, could there be such a situation where he's just more of a defender, but on the ball I'll be honest, as long as he's average to above average on the ball, I don't really give a fuck. Because I don't need my centre back to be fucking Ronaldinho of the defense, being able or Zinedine Zidane or some shit spraying passes all around the pitch. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like a promising signing. And let's put it this way, for signing him for squad depth, perfect. I think he generally raises the levels to the point where like he can come in and we shouldn't be worried. But then again, I have not seen him play more than once, so I can't even make a judgment.
No, that's fair. And then we got Eddie in the building as well. Yes, Eddie, what are you saying, fam? You good?
Yay. What up, though?
What up, yo?
What are you saying?
Hey, man, the time is now. Listen, cause Jez is on. I gotta keep it a buck. We not losing. But then once Jez is off street, I'm saying something completely different. God damn it!
Hey, no, I heard. I'll be honest, bro. Like Eddie, I saw her injuries. I only just deeped it today. I thought about it. I saw her injuries and I said, "Shit, I'm just happy that we get a draw at OT." After I saw those injuries, I was like,
yeah.
Man, we are down bad with that. We are down bad right now. This is actually crazy.
I saw that the signings aren't going to be ready to go, so that's what kind of made me, a bit more.
What's it called? No, both
Dragusin ready.
Yeah, they're ready. They're both registered too. They're traveled with the team. So both.
Oh, they traveled.
Yeah, they're both available.
Oh, sorry, Jez. Let me just get that. Speaking of transfers being ready to go, Sancho season is upon us.
I'm gonna let you cook.
Talk
Sancho season is upon us, people. It's like that. It's really, really like that. Somebody playing a competent pass in front of goal to the striker. Think United could use one of them, huh? But no. In Ten Hag, y'all trust. Not me. In Ten Hag, y'all trust. My boy spent 30 minutes just to cook. That's all he needed, just to cook. Oh, man.
Did you call out Eddie or was it me?
I think Eddie just cut out.
No, I cut out. I think I put my hand on the mic button. But
it's cool.
Hey.
Yeah, go on.
You motherfuckers in trouble. Watch my boy cook and watch what I become. I'm going to be a straight demon. I'll be a straight demon out here. Oh, man, it was lovely.
Eddie, you know what they said? Eddie, you know what they were saying on the socials, man, when he got the assist and he was playing well in spells as well. You know what they were saying? They were saying Bundesliga. They were saying Bundesliga attacks. No, Bundesliga attacks. They were saying Bundesliga attacks, man. It's crazy.
Whatever floats their boat. We know the truth, man. We know the truth, man.
I mean, shit. If Bundesliga attacks, then they wouldn't have taken De Bruyne then.
Listen.
I swear the guy who broke the goal scoring record came from the Bundesliga as well. Or am I mistaken?
Literally.
Yeah, Bundesliga tax, man. Some players are good, some players are not. Some players work here, some players don't for various reasons.
Hey, you know what though? I will say to the brother who flew all the way out to heckle Jadon Sancho, I respect the hate.
Someone flew out to heckle him.
Somebody flew over, and at halftime, the camera was panning obviously to Sancho, and you could hear somebody say, "Hey Sancho, Eric Ten Hag wants to talk to you. You lazy fucker." This is what he was saying, and then obviously he came on, and then he cooked, and then dude is flying home in Darmstadt. I'm telling you, let me tell you about Darmstadt, man. There's nothing out there. So my man flew all the way to the game to say all that, getting cooked by Dortmund 3-0 and go back home to wherever he lives to.
That's crazy. First.
Running a couple hundred to hate on one brother is a special breed of hate. I cannot front.
For real. Andy says, question, Jess, if you think you have the most informed keeper, United have a poor keeper, why do you predict a draw? That's from Andy.
Because our goalkeeper is not our creator. That's why. I think that's simple.
Come on, Andy. Come on, Andy. You thought you cooked with that one, didn't you? Come on, Andy. Come on, Andy.
Our goalkeeper cannot. I mean, actually, maybe unless the Man United defenders don't want to defend, then yeah, he can create. But yeah, he's not our creator. So
no, you didn't hear. You didn't hear about Andrew's new tactics. So once Vicario gets the ball, he's gonna put it to feet, and he's gonna be your new number 6. So he's gonna be the creator in the midfield. Yeah.
I'm saying, bro. So yeah, man. I mean, if Vicario would be the creator, then he would be the greatest goalkeeper of all time. But he's not. He's not. So that's why I think we're gonna try. I mean, shit. I mean, I heard a rumor on the social saying how Maddison could be potentially on the bench. Potentially, if there's any truth to it, I'll be honest. Don't play him. Don't play Maddison because and before people jump me and say or look at me funny. I say the same thing about Romero. Don't play these two because I'm not willing to have these two come out there just to play against United just to get a result. Because there's so much more football to be played where I feel like we need these two much more than just playing against United as OT. Like shit. We have City in the FA Cup. That's a game that if you tell me they're not playing any game until the FA Cup game, I would be happy with it. And I know some of our fans want to win that game against Man United because it's not the best. It's not the best Man United side in time. So getting a result at OT would be great. It would be good for the fans as well. But I'll be honest, I'm not that desperate to go and win these football matches and say, oh my god, we have to beat them. No, if that was Chelsea or Arsenal, fuck it, put them in because it's personal. But Man United, I'm like, cool. Like if we beat Man United, I would be obviously over the moon. But there's bigger games literally coming up soon, which I need these guys 100% on them. Imagine Maddison comes on or Romero comes on, they get re-injured, and then we don't have them to City. I would be devastated. I don't even give a fuck that we won the game against United if we do. So yeah, that's why I don't.
Is that City game this week?
Nah, I think it's after the 2-week break. We play on the 28th. I think. Let me check real quick.
Oh, so after this week, there's a 2-week
break. Yeah, because there's a break for some teams this weekend, and then the teams that are playing this weekend, they have the break the next weekend. And then obviously after that is then the FA Cup when we play.
Yeah.
Where's that replay even been? That replay, but yeah, it's the 27th, 28th. We play the 28th, but it's that weekend.
Yeah, so we play on the 26th, which is on a Friday in 2 weeks' time. I'll be honest. So you have a 2-week break there. I'll be honest. I'd rather just not see Romero, or if let's say I'm not saying 100% Maddison's even on the bench, but if he were to be on the bench, I don't want him to play.
Yeah,
that City game, I'm eyeing that City because that's literally our next game.
Yeah, it's better to get their conditioning in before they just hop into a game. That's probably the smarter thing to do.
100%. So yeah, and the reason why I said we draw on that game is because then that midfield would be Højbjerg, Skip, and Bentancur. I'll be honest. That midfield is creating, bro. Bentancur might go and score a goal, but that shit is back to the Conte days. You know what I mean? Just that Bentancur is there with the first times. And then obviously see, and it doesn't help that Son is here also. So Son is not a creator, but he can create and he can score goals. So what you have Warner on the left, you have Richarlison through the middle, and then you have Brennan Johnson through the right. Like shit, who's creating? Who's great? Like I said, if we win this game, if we play that starting 11 that we think, and even if Kulusevski plays, it's just one creator on the pitch. Or actually, maybe unless you want to include Poro, then there's two creators. But Kroos or fullback. And Kulusevski is not even a midfield to begin with, like through the middle. So I'll be honest, do I think we can go and get a result? Yes. But shit, if you get a 2-1 or we get a win, I'm looking at this Man United team even more funny because there's no hell, especially if you play the Højbjerg, Skip, and Bentancur midfield. If that is the midfield, if we somehow win, from that midfield alone, somebody needs to be sacked. Somebody needs to be sacked.
That midfield alone makes me think draw because it'll be such a mid-off in midfield, which is funny that nobody will be able to really control the match. Like, I'm just imagining, yeah, that's crazy. Hoiberg, Skip, oh my God.
Hey,
See, that's
McTominay,
thing.
Bruno going off.
McTominay,
Yeah, see,
Bruno.
see, you can say that. You can, wait, you know what? When McTominay goes into the category, you can say about Bruno all you want to say. I'd rather have Bruno right now over these two jokers right there.
I'm telling
Hey,
you,
you know what?
it
Just
sound
take
good.
Bruno. Take Bruno, man. He's
Yeah.
yours.
It
Free of
sound
charge.
good.
I take Bruno and you take those two jokers.
No. You take
Exactly,
those. You can take Bruno
No,
free of
no,
charge.
you don't. We're not taking anything back.
Yeah.
You just
We're
take
saying you
Bruno.
can just take Bruno. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You take. Okay, you know what? Then I'd do the same thing. You take those two, and I take nothing back.
No. That wasn't the deal. We didn't say
No.
that. You're the one who
That's it,
said, yeah,
that's it.
Bruno rather than. So we're like, all right, Bruno,
Of
he's yours.
course, I'd rather have Bruno over
There
these
we
two
go then.
jokers.
So he's an improvement
Yeah,
in your squad then.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
That's
go.
what I say. But I don't want to keep these two, so let's swap.
Nah, let's
No
not swap.
swap.
Just
Just,
take him.
just take Bruno.
Here's a better idea. I want you all to keep those players and then take on a Gallagher.
Yeah, look at this guy.
You know, we can have anyone.
Hey, keep your you know what? Keep Captain Connor, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He's
man.
proper comment, man.
Send him to Saudi Arabia.
Leader of men. Leader of men.
Actually, that being said,
Go
on, Jess. Go on.
Just quickly. Stay humble. Yeah, yes. Udogie, Paul, Kulu, and Bentancur can all create. Doesn't mean they're creators. Shit, McGuire can go and create. Is he a creator? This is the same thing that I'm saying. Like, I'm saying creator.
Jez, stop putting extra sauce on some of these bum ass players we have on United. Don't put Maguire and creator in the same sense. Don't do that.
No. I'm not saying, but I'm saying that's the point though. That's the point.
Udogie can actually do something with the ball to feet.
No.
Maguire can't do shit.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you can put ex player. Fuck it. Not even Maguire. Ex player can go and create. Doesn't mean they're creators. That's what I'm saying.
Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect your players. By
also, on that list, on out of these four players, out of these two players, I'm only hearing Paul and Kulu. Udogie, he's just more of your attacking fullback, but he's not really in our system. Udogie is not really there to create. He's more of like this ball winner who can help in the final third. Like Paul, I hear that. Kulusevski, I heard that, but it's not even 100% that Kulusevski starts. So that's what you're telling me. We have one natural creator out there, it's the fullback. So now don't get twisted. Like, we should still try and get the results against United because United is very poor at this moment in time. So there shouldn't be an excuse to not get the result. I'm just saying that I'm not confident because of the fact that this is the midfield. Shit, if you had, give us that front three that we have. So no Son, but at least give me a starting midfield with Papa Matissa and Madison. The way I feel about the game now will be completely different.
First, I'm saying first. Hey, before we continue, you lot continue to get your questions in. Like I said, in particular, members. I'll make sure I start all of the members' questions. Link for the memberships in the pinned comment. There's over 60 people in here. Like check 1212. Let's run up the likes. We're currently at. How many likes we have? 53 likes. Hey, that's actually a decent return. Salute. You not been on it this year. I got
respect. And let me say this. Shout out to Sheik on the channel. Go subscribe to Sheik TV.
Yes.
Saw my dog Spooby on there. Shout out Spooby too. Y'all go support the broski.
Facts. Make sure you lot, and I'm gonna have to add Cheek's channel to everything on here in regards to underneath in the description and on the feature channel page as well. Man, the Sarcasm City TV cinematic universe just keeps on expanding, people. So go subscribe to Sheik TV. Hit the subscribe button here. Road to 10K as well. Victor, we'll go to you though. You know what I'm saying? What finally out of 10th into the top half?
Let's not
West
talk
London
about
derby
this
win.
Let's not talk.
We have to. Unfortunately, we have the same way we don't want to talk about United, and we have to talk about it. We got to talk about these things.
Unfortunately, this is a special occasion. Chelsea are in the top half of the table again.
You know what, Jez, you spitting. You know what, you right. You know what I'm saying. Chelsea fans, I apologize. This is a special occasion, and you won the West London derby as well. Hard fought, solid victory over Fulham. Victor, floor's yours. Chelsea won, Fulham 0. Thoughts?
Fuck you, Force and Jazz. First of all,
Why? Wait. Why you say fuck me for?
What would you say? We welcome you to the top half gang. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like you
Sure.
above us. I'm saying.
I'm saying welcome. I'm saying you were out of the club when it was raining the whole time. No, you're
Yeah.
finally in. You're trying to get familiar with what it feels like to be here. No, I mean.
And you
It's
just
crazy.
say,
Like no,
yeah.
you're trying to get into the VIP places, which is obviously the top 4. And no, you're trying to be that.
Abizarro, don't mind. I don't give a shit. Still sacked Pochettino tonight. He's still terrible. His cheeks. Yeah, we won. We won from a penalty, which is basically like one of the only chances created. And our whole team stinks, plus the manager. So, yeah, man. I don't know what else you want me to say. It's literally every game we played this season, copy and paste. What Fulham couldn't score.
Fez.
So I don't know what else.
Just your thoughts on the game. If that's your thoughts on the game, Fez.
Yeah, we still stink. Still suck him. He brought in Chilwell to play left wing instead of an actual winger that was on the bench.
Yo, to solidify the 1-0, and it worked.
Hold up, you didn't think you guys played that good?
No, we didn't. I don't think we did.
I thought you played okay that first half.
Okay. Yeah, it was decent.
Have you been watching us the rest of the season? Like, how many games have you watched?
No, I'm just going off of what I saw this game. You're definitely more. You have more of an ability to kind of dictate how well you've been playing. I just thought that the pressure was on Fulham, and then they grew into the game a bit. But the frustrating part for y'all is like you just can't score goals. You're like us, except you have a better kind of setup. It's weird. Like I wouldn't be happy either, but I thought for today it was like you guys played okay,
I'm happy with the win. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that we fought for the 1-0 win, but we still played. But going forward, we can't keep playing like the way we're playing.
That's
0 shots on target in the second half is wild. That is wild.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. That's what I'm saying. The only clear-cut chance we created was the penalty.
Hey, shout out Raheem Sterling and shout out Cole Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Ice cold in front of goal.
Yo, by the way, I want my credit on the opinion that I said because Abs caught me a fraud when I said because I looked it up. Chelsea have won the most penalties this season in the Premier League, and I said this is and that comes from no. You got the most. You got the most penalties won this season.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah. This is what I was about to go into. I was saying how to Abs. He was saying to me, I'm a fraud for saying that, and I was a fraud saying that that's coming from the training ground that Poch is putting out there. What does Raheem Sterling say after the game? That's something that we've been working on, trying to find these fouls in the opposition box. So
wait,
what did I say? So I told you guys. So you have to give Pochettino credit that you're winning these penalties and winning these matches because of those.
Oh,
you have to give credit.
Yes, that's cold.
Hold on. But Eddie, didn't they win the game because of the penalty today?
Wait, hold on. He telling me that he telling me Sterling said they coached Jackson penalties.
Yeah, to be getting in the right areas. How many penalties?
Bro, he said Sterling said it after the game. It's a firm.
I'm not debunking what he said.
Sterling
I'm
said
not
that,
debunking what he said. Let me land. I'm saying so. You're telling me rather than coaching scoring open play goals, they're coaching how to get penalties.
I mean, of course, he's training the guys to get open play goals. But
So why can't we get the open play goals?
That's what I'm saying. Your Bombers players can't stay on side. I saw Pro
offside. Yeah, Victor. Hey, give Pochettino some credit.
And then when the chances come,
give Pochettino some credit. Yeah, give him credit.
And that's what I'm saying. So of course.
Most big chances missed as well in the league.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm talking about. So clearly you're working on it. So that's part of it. But again, so the only thing the attackers can somehow translate is winning penalties. So I'm just saying you have to give Poch credit.
Getting into the right areas.
These guys getting the right areas. It's not a coincidence. It's not a surprise that you're winning these matches with penalties. Flores, you're laughing. Flores, you're laughing. Sterling said it.
It's not a
And
coincidence. I agree with you.
And the stats are literally backing it.
Facts. Hey, if anyone's got the Sterling quotes, drop them in the chat, please. But go on, carry on, Jez. You spitting
Bro,
right now. You spitting.
like I said, bro.
I'll give him.
You can say, y'all can say what you want to say. It's a fact. Y'all can say what you want to say.
That's
To be
cold
honest,
narrative, man.
I'll
That's
give
cold.
Poch. I'll give Poch his credit when he walks. That's when I give him his credit.
Damn.
When he walks.
Yeah,
That's
Warrior J, find that quote. Damn. Hey, you know, continue to get your questions in as well. Burgo, we spoke about this, but he says Forts and Sancho fired this form again. I didn't actually watch the game, so I can't comment on his performance. However, I'm just happy. I said this earlier. I'm just happy he's playing again. Because when he was being interviewed after the game and he was asked, like, what's your goals? And he said, to be happy, it's like, I'm just happy he's out on the pitch. Too talented not to be playing. It was like, yeah, I'm happy he's out there playing and hopefully he does the business and we'll be watching in the Champions League. And to Will, you spoke on the game, about him putting on Chilwell. Yeah, I watched the game, even though I didn't do a watch along. I watched the Chelsea Fulham game, unfortunately. I don't know why. It's because it was the early game. But here we are. We are. But we're gonna close out next 10 to 15 minutes. So get your questions in beforehand. What we got coming up tomorrow? Unfortunately. Speaking of games, I don't want to watch Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur. That watch along will be live on the YouTube today, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. So we'll start 4 p.m. UK time. Which AFCON game you lot doing tomorrow? I forgot.
Nigeria versus
Equatorial Guinea.
Is that 2 p.m.?
Not a
8 p.m.
Yeah, 2 p.m.
2 p.m. So that'll be on the Twitch as well.
Not a bad showing from Ivory Coast. I was at a little watch party thing.
Yeah,
I got an Ivorian brother. He did a little something, do a little something from on the cookout shit. So it was solid. I just like the vibe that was set over there for the first game. It seemed like all of Ivory Coast showed up and really showed out. So
love that.
It was a good look for the first game. Now the quality of Guinea is one thing, you know. It was kind of like, damn, we can't be looking bad as hell right now, but Ivory Coast got the job done, so it's kind of dope for everybody who was involved.
That's it. You love to see, and me and Jez mentioned this earlier before you jumped on. Yeah, that whole country gonna be popping for the whole tournament.
Have you seen the clip? Have you watched the clip, by the way?
Yeah, I've watched the clip. That's hilarious. Yeah, he's an uncle enjoying himself, man. You know what I'm saying? Uncle enjoying himself. Love that. Real, man. That's what it's about, though. You know what I'm saying? If I was at the tournament, I'm doing that. He is fully, I'm saying, he's fully, love to see it. For real. And you lot run up the like, subscribe button as well. Eddie, tomorrow. Well, today, technically now. How do you see us lining up? Because there is talks that Martinez, obviously, I know we spoke on this yesterday, but just briefly touch on it again for those that didn't listen to that show. Thoughts on tomorrow?
Same old story. I can't front. I think, he's going to be idiotic and place Garnacho on the right, Hoyland through the middle, and Rashford off the left, giving us absolutely no progressive ball players. Only pretty much all three of those dudes are strikers when you think about how they play the game.
They are shoot first. That is
right.
Facts.
There's all shoot first. It's like you guys will understand. It's like having three Cam Thomases out there and no point guard. It's like you just got dudes who can only see the basket. They can't see their teammates. And on top of that, they can barely dribble. So it's just a recipe for disaster. And so that'll be the front three. I already talked about the midfield, just absolutely pathetic. Between Bruno, McTominay, and God bless Mino for just being tough through the storm, man. God, what is to say? God gives his toughest challenges to his toughest.
Yeah, man. I say that. Yeah, man. God gives his toughest challenges to his strongest soldiers.
And that's what Manu's doing out here. He's out here walking with his faith, man. Just trying to make it to another day. And so that'll be the midfield. Back
Did you see
line.
what he said about Menu?
I think he's a solid player. People people want to, put him, I think, in like a category I don't think he's proven yet because he hasn't really been doing it on the biggest stage like that. And if we're gonna call a spade, most games he's played in the losing side. So I'd like to see what he can do when he's in a winning environment, but we just don't have that for him right now. So it's kind of hard for me to. I think technically and mentally he shows that he can compete, but the thing is, can he get to that level where he's contributing to a winning side? Unfortunately, we've yet to see that.
Because obviously Tenak obviously he came out saying today,
Cool. What did he say?
about Mania. He said Ten Hag and Kobe Mania, you have to accept he cannot play 3 games or 90 minutes in the Premier League in 6 days or 7
What?
days. This is not possible. You have to manage that or manage that process because you don't want him to get injured again. So I don't know. I have this sounds like somebody that doesn't want to play him a full 90 tomorrow or today.
Nonsense. Like if it, what he said, you can't play full 93 in 7 days.
Yeah,
If there's somebody who can do that, you know what? If there's players who can do that, it's youth players. If there's someone who's full of energy, that's youth players who can do that. Because just sheer, just willingness, just sheer will, and just sheer being energetic and enthusiastic. Pick a youth player, not even a quality youth player. Any youth player can do that. Trust me.
So
Any youth player can do that.
so he can't do that, but a 31-year-old or 30-year-old Bruno can.
Or someone with a freaking pacemaker in his chest. Someone who's Tony Stark out there can.
This dude, man.
Yeah, I don't because I saw that earlier, and I was thinking, could he potentially not play him a full 90? If that's the case, then I feel like we're gonna have more of a chance because obviously, see that's the thing about United fans because they're making Manu to be this whole, he's the next Jesus Christ himself. He's gonna be the future. He's gonna be the future of United. I just think the reason why Manu gets praised so much is because of how shit McTominay and Fred. Obviously, Fred was a good squad player, but obviously Manu's bringing something completely different to what Fred was bringing, and because he's just doing it simple and very smart. That's why I think that it's like with me when I saw Van der Ven come in for Eric Dyer. I thought first game I thought built a statue for him right away because of how much of a difference you can see immediately from Eric Dyer to Van der Ven. And I think it's the same thing with Manu.
It absolutely is. And again, the United fan base, a large part of them just have this infatuation with placing academy players on a pedestal that they might not be ready for yet. Only one who kind of earned the reputation of being that kind of player is now in Getafe. And so it's like they're clutching on for somebody else.
Of course, we're always looking for Carrington graduates. Bear in mind, Carrington doesn't produce at the rate we think it does. And when I say we, I'm talking about the fan base in general. Most top clubs, or actually all the big six academies are vast. The most overrated thing about each club is the academies. I go out as far to say that the most overrated thing about Manchester United is Carrington, and it's the same for Chelsea with Cobham, same for Spurs with what's your academy called, Jess?
Hotspur Way.
Yeah, Spurs, you know what I'm saying? Hotspur Way. Same way with Liverpool, with Melwood. Same way with Arsenal, with Hale End. Whatever cities is called, it's the same. It's not so much with City, but ours is vastly overrated. Vastly overrated. All because, in particular, United, just because of the class of 92. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's outrageous. With Mano, yeah. Looks top quality. I was saying this on Jacob's channel just before. Like I just need to see him play more matches. That's all. He even started 10 Premier League games, but do I like what I see a lot of? Yes. From what I've seen, I'm like, oh yeah, you could be a star. Definitely, you could be that good, but I need a bigger sample size than a few starts. He's still in single digits. But everything I see, I like. But like you said there, Eddie, I'd like to see him more so better manager, better players around him, better system. So he's not out there by himself. But because that's pretty much when he's with McTominay and Bruno, he's out there by himself. But again, that's why I give him even more so credit for what he did. I mean, what he's doing and how he's performing, because he's still performing to a certain level. Big up Bajan Reds as well. You know, make sure you go subscribe to the channel. You're gonna see me over there at some point soon. Also,
Because the thing is,
go on,
Flawless, it's like this, right? Like
go on.
it happens a lot of times in sports, like when you're playing with guys who aren't really that good and you're better than them, you don't really know their level. You just know that they're better than the players that aren't very good, you know?
Yeah.
So it's always hard to gauge how good is he really. Like if we put him into a top side, how is he contributing to winning? That's the only thing that gets tough with the main
Crazy part is, I think he contributes. I go out on a limb and say now he's a better central midfielder than Kai Havertz. Say that right now.
Yeah.
So to me, if Kai Havertz is playing central midfield for Arsenal, so could Kobe Mainoo. I'm sorry. Like I think he's over. Like I look at his attributes. So you look at it from, I just break it down: mental attributes, technical attributes, physical attributes. So I look at him from a physicality standpoint and go, do you tick all the boxes? From what I've seen, yeah.
Because I think he's more of an 8 than an actual 6.
That's
with
fair.
just his skill set, because he makes such great decisions. He's sound on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But because you have a Bruno just occupying all the spaces that aren't available for a 6, like he just gets shoehorned into that 6 spot.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a McTominay who's not doing anything. So literally he's becoming the connector between our back line and midfield. But I think at his best, you know, he just kind of plays all over the pitch. But yeah, we just don't have the system that can really, I think, show his true gifts. It's
100%. 100%. And that's why I give him so much credit and rate him highly, is that he's not in the best possible, he's not being given the best possible platform to succeed, but he's still playing to a certain level. Because imagine when you actually have help. And you should, at 18 coming through the academy, you should be the worst midfielder on the pitch. He should not be our best midfielder on the pitch. If he starts tomorrow and he's like alongside McTominay and Bruno, he's our best midfielder. Now, if Eriksen's alongside him, Eriksen's a better midfielder currently. But if it's Bruno and McTominay, it's him. You should not be like the go-to guy. You shouldn't be he's probably our best player overall, or one of our top players overall. So something's off there. Oh, it's ridiculously off. And Andy says, what do you think of the offloading of United Academy players, good or bad? Good. That's what your academy is there for. I think people get it mistaken. Obviously, you want your academy to produce players for the first team, but Jesters made a great point earlier on when he was in the comment section. These top clubs are looking for the top 1% of the top 1%. We're looking for the absolute creme de la creme. That's very tough to find in general. So the odds of finding that in your youth system is slim to none. That's why very few youth players make it. What the youth system is supposed to do is just create professional footballers. If you're creating professional footballers who play, whether it's the Premier League, whether it's Championship, whether it's League One, League Two, even Conference North and South, guess what? You're doing your job. Now, if you're spending all this money and investing in youth players, and players are leaving your club and not even getting retained by other teams, that's when you're failing. It's about producing and that's one thing Carrington does great. There's so many Carrington graduates in and around, not even so much the Premier League, but just English football. And then some of them will go abroad as well. So that's how I look at it. Yeah, off like 100%. Like we seen Zidane Iqbal, he went to Holland. We seen
Holland, yeah.
Yeah, we seen what's his name? Gomez. He went France. Ghana went to Everton, for example. So like there's things that you look at that like
Fernandes went to Benfica today.
Yeah, Fernandes went to Benfica. Keane went to Everton. Like that's what you're supposed to do. I'm just picking out a few, but that's what it's supposed to be. Same way, even take it back further years, Phil Bardsley going to a Burnley. And that's what's supposed to happen.
Is Fernandes on loan or was it a sign?
Yes,
it's a loan with option to buy.
Yeah. Loan.
And he's better than our left backs that we currently have.
Hate to see it, man.
It's a big up to Jabtastic TV says big up flawless work rate. It's crazy. On the road to 100 subs myself. LOL, the grind never stops. Hope everyone's good. Love, big up to you. Love for the kind
Shout
words.
out Jabtastic. Make sure y'all subscribe to that brother.
Go
Man.
subscribe to Jabtastic and say, yeah, for real, man. You know the dance. The grind never stops, man. You know what I'm saying? Never, ever, ever, man. But hey, the game didn't. Hey, the game didn't choose us. We chose the game. So it is what it is. You gotta play by the rules. That's what it is, man. Gotta play by the rules. The grind never stops, man.
Yo, Flores, can you just quickly go a bit up, man? Warrior J put it earlier. Here, Chelsea have won more penalties than any other team in the Premier League this season. 8.
We're doing this, man.
With Raheem Sterling winning the most of any player. 3. What do you mean like that? You guys telling me I'm shameless. I'm just telling you the facts. They call me.
I don't give a fuck about your facts.
They call me a football analyst all the time, and for a reason. I'm telling you this, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you weren't working on this on the
yeah, you're right. I don't like it. I fucking hate
you guys would not. You guys would like my team. My fans and myself included. I always talk about how have we not won that many penalties when we're making so many penalty entries. I was saying, Ange needs to coach these wingers to start being more direct so they can go and win more penalties. But clearly he doesn't want that to happen. So, and these Poch is trying to tell you wingers, go and do this, go and do that, get those penalties. Go and get to this.
Since you want Ange to coach that, why don't you just take Poch to coach that instead?
I mean, because you know why? You know why? Because he got Richarlison scoring goals now. And he made Son actually an attacker again, unlike Conte, who had him as a midfielder.
What was the last time someone was on the attacker was on the Poch, and Poch hasn't had Richarlison yet, so there's still time.
I mean,
take him back.
That's. But I seen Poch play. I seen Poch not doing in England for a long time. Where like, Ange, he's coming in, he's doing such a great job. Where like, why should I do that? Like, look at, like, which is the funny part. That's a fun fact for all the people that said, where are our goals coming from and Kane is gone? Take goals away. Take Kane's 30 goals from last season away. We scored 40 goals. We already scored 2 more goals than last season, everybody combined. So clearly we score on goals. So we don't have an issue scoring goals. So yeah, man. Like, I mean, but then again, if Chelsea wasn't missing all these big chances, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, man, Poch, welcome to the top half.
You know, Jess? Fuck you. That's what I was saying.
See, he's saying that only, and all the other Chelsea fans saying that only because they know I'm right. They know I'm right, and they don't want to listen to it.
It's not taking the piss. You're not being serious.
I'm not taking the. I'm telling you the facts. I'm telling you the facts.
Somebody who knows the facts of this. Surf is in the cut as well. Yes, Surf. What are you telling me?
It's a fact.
Flawless. Can you hear me from down there, Flawless?
I fucking knew it.
Where are you? Where's Steve? I want to see Steve as well. Where are you, Steve? You are taking our 10th place for the next 2.5 weeks, sucker. We're not going to finish lower than 9th.
God.
It's all good. Hold that. Come on, Spurs. Come on, Jez. I'm rooting for you tomorrow, man. Man.
Pray that Kulusevski can make the start 11. So
Dog, the worst part is, Flawless, we actually need a win. We can't draw. We actually need a win.
We definitely need to win 100%, Eddie. We definitely need to win. Without doubt, man.
Oh, my God.
Without fucking doubt, fam. Without doubt.
Actually, you just need a point to go above us, Spurs.
Are we ahead on goal difference?
No,
you're behind. You're behind on. You're -5.
Yeah, we're plus.
We're not ahead on goal difference.
Have you seen that Wolves are 1 point away from Newcastle? If they win the game in hand, they'll be above Newcastle.
It's a way to Brighton, though, isn't it? Is it a way to Brighton?
Yeah, but they could still. Actually, never mind.
That's what I mean, man. Eddie Howe's under serious pressure now because if he's behind Poch, if he's behind Poch, you got the pause. You know, it's still one of those things. You know what I mean? deserves to be sacked. Bro.
Joke, man.
I called this Newcastle explosion, but I didn't expect us to go down with them, which sucks.
Hey, you gotta hold that one.
Hey yo. Hey man, hey, whatever you do on the weekends, innit? You know what I mean?
At least you man are not doing what Atenta's doing in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? What stays in Dubai stays in Dubai.
Stays in Dubai.
It's just the way that, it's just the way that shit will be.
Another man's placing meat in his mouth. Hey yo, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yo. you know, I would bring that shit every time in the leaves, you know.
hey,
No, yeah, I'm with it.
Hey, don't spend your time working on how to defend or score. Why this cuisine?
This cuisine, man. Oh man, I can't like that video. Whoever recorded the video is a criminal because this shit will be on socials forever.
No,
And it'll be slowed down as well.
we're recording it.
You know, in the jazz, it'll be slowed down as well. It'll be slowed down.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Literally, bro. Oh my god,
it's crazy. Prime in the building as well. Before we close out, yes, Prime, what you saying? You good?
yo, who else? Knows?
Is he asleep?
He's sleeping. He's sleeping. He's
I know
sleeping.
ways he joined. I know ways he joined the first week.
He's
He'll
sleeping.
be back.
Hey, somebody clip that. Hey, Roy J, vlog.
Guys, you're failing to do this. This is secret. We've just witnessed the first butt dial stream. Or
Man joined it then, like, I hope he just
That doesn't make sense.
I made no sense. He legit just joined like 2 minutes.
That does not make sense. How does that work? How does that work?
Connection to
That does not make sense.
Nah, he's not. Nah, he said he's awake. He just put hello. Yo, Prime, you there? It might be his
What the
connection.
hell was that?
It sounded like you were sleeping.
Hello?
Yes, Prime. Yeah,
Hello?
Prime. It's just like
Yeah,
your connection was
yeah.
moving dodgy. It sounded like you were sleeping. You good though?
Yeah, I haven't said anything.
Yeah. No,
No,
I'm saying
because
when you connected in, it sounded like you were sleeping. Your connection was moving dodgy. That's why.
Yeah, no, I
Like you were
wasn't. I haven't said
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, cool. No stress, no stress in that. It's all
What
good.
I'm saying is, I heard somebody snoring loud.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, let me get to this. Eli says, do you guys see any more movement happening in the transfer market for any teams?
It's quite an open question. There's 20 teams in the league, man.
Yeah, I think he's just talking about it. I think he's just talking about
I think he's
it.
just talking about it, like the
Yeah,
ones that
I
count.
I could see loan
I
deals for
think-
these teams. I could see
I
United,
think-
Arsenal doing loan deals. I could see Liverpool going into
I
the market.
was watching Big Up. Is it Dan Potts? He's got a
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
He's got a guy in there who League Gunner hates called Tom Canton, and he's got links and he reckons he doesn't think Arsenal will buy anyone in the transfer window.
Not even a loan thing.
No, because they did the loan thing with Raya, didn't they? They had to pay like 3 or 5 million or something like that. Loan thing. But that's just him. Whether that's what I mean. I was just watching that now. I don't. There was reports earlier this week they bid for some Getafe, obviously not the
Striker, yeah.
former number 11 at Man U. So it's like what do you believe? Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those. But they need and of course the Thomas Partey is always on a comeback, isn't he? Like every other month. So that'll go in there. He'll be there midfield. Oh no, he won't probably. But there we go. So they need another midfielder. They need a left back because Kibio's shit. Ben White's apparently carrying a knee injury. Tommy Yasu's out injured again. There's no backup.
I could see them. Yeah, that's why I said I could see them definitely going into the loan market.
This is where I pick up Northside. Northside's right, you know. They all go, oh, Saliba was injured last season. Who's his backup this season?
Because they make excuses because they drank the Kool-Aid.
Hey, Sofa. Kivia. He's the backup. He's the backup.
You'd be better putting a kiwi in their shirt.
That's it. Oh my god! Like the trick. I saw somebody tweet after the BRUYNE masterclass today. At full time, somebody tweeted, "Just stay at Dubai."
Your Man U agenda right now?
Yeah, go on.
And you're telling me it's not comparing Palmer to Saka. I'm just telling you right now, Saka is just a younger Sterling. That's what I'm going to say for you right now. So it's a young Sterling right now. I'm just saying right now. He's what Sterling is. He's what Sterling is now. I'm talking about not a younger version of Sterling. He's a young Sterling now. GNA merchant.
It's a shout.
You know, I'm just saying he can have a shit game and just put in an assist like against us. He had that. He had a shit game because he was pocketed left back. He puts the ball in, gets an assist. As a shit game. Sterling today, shit game, won the penalty. Against Wolves, shit game, got an assist. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. That's what I'm talking about.
You know who that sounds like?
Rashford last season.
No, because he actually got goals. It sounds like Bruno.
Yes.
I knew he was going to say that.
It sounds like Bruno. See, the difference between Bruno and Rashford is Bruno's like greatest statistical years were stat padded by penalties. At least with Rashford, he was actually scoring goals, so there's a bit more of respect from my part, but he's still a scrub. Yeah, that's tough. It's always tough. Those players are always the worst conversations to have because all the person who counteracts the point is going to go to is the fact that he has this and this number for goals and assists. But it's like, if you generally watch him play football, it's fucking abysmal.
You know what? Side note, I want to big up Ian Matson today, playing at left back. Even though you are under another terrorist, but it's a terrorist who will support your cause at left back. That's what we got to do right now. So, you know what I mean? It's all good. And Sancho got an assist.
Dortmund have a terrorist in charge.
And Harry Kane, the Bayern Munich legend, broke another Lewandowski record. So, you know, it's all good.
Hey, Sunshine, real one. This is why we like you. Bruno can go in the bin, LOL. Facts.
Shout out, Sunshine.
Yeah, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Just throw them all in the bin truck. Just. I'm tired. Don't try me. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm tired too. I'm tired. Like, I could see the lineup tomorrow. I'm tired too.
Don't even fucking try me, nigga. Don't try me. Andy says, should Gusto have seen red for that challenge at Willian? No, but I'm surprised it wasn't given because I know what VAR is like. Do I personally think it was a red card? No. But if it would have been given, it wouldn't have surprised me. But this just shows the inconsistencies. Because I guarantee either tomorrow or next week, we're going to see a challenge similar to that. And they're going to go to VAR and they're going to give a red card. And this is what pisses people off. This is what annoys people in regards to just the straight inconsistencies. Again, let me repeat this. Let me just, before you go, therefore, I genuinely don't think it was a red card. I'm just shocked they didn't give it because of what I've seen given previously.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, go on, Surfer. Go on.
So I thought it was a red card because I think it's in the same vein as when he got sent off against Villa, which I also thought was a red card.
Okay.
What I get from this is that stop blaming VAR as the system. It's whoever is then running it that day is what their opinion is. Because obviously their opinion was it wasn't a red card.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So you're dealing with opinions again. VAR is subjective. It's a system, but it's got human error. So it's subjective to whatever the human running it thinks during the day. Because if that was like tomorrow, or the game was tomorrow, and they have a different person VAR, they might give us a red.
Like if that's
I thought he was very lucky. I thought he was very lucky to stay on the pitch. But hey, someone pointed out, it was just on casually right now, someone pointed out in the reverse picture, their striker clubbed Thiago Silva in the back of the head and then gets sent off. Do you know what I mean? So it swings and roundabouts. And can I just say, all you match-going fans, not you, Fatter, by the way, or Lewis or anything.
Shout out, Lewis, everything.
The atmosphere today, my God, man. I've heard better atmosphere in an autopsy. I swear to God. Do you know what I mean? It was a disgrace. And you sang that William song against Tottenham during the game. You're a disgrace as well. An absolute disgrace. A disgrace. Oh, yeah. We're really bad. You people don't go to games, don't know what you're talking about. You guys, that atmosphere, my God, man. I could have, honestly, they talk about hearing a pin drop. My God, that pin drop would have been a better atmosphere than you guys going to that game today. I swear to God. Absolute disgrace. Like, it was a 12:30 kickoff, then don't fucking go. It's a 12:30.
London Diary as well. Yeah, I'm not hearing that about
Kings of West London again. Now it's to claim the rest of London. Okay.
Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? Up the Chelsea, all that good stuff.
Up the Chelsea. By the way, I thought, just my thing on the game today. I thought
thoughts on the game going.
First half, I thought it was pretty dull, apart from that penalty and then second half I thought we were better. But like I said, Poch's in-game subs, Chilwell left me again, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the most predictable sub. We all put it in the group chat. He's coming on left wing. Do that. And honestly, he dropped Chilwell before he got injured because it wasn't working at left wing. So then he decides to put him at left wing today. And I know this guy's going to put Sanchez in goal as soon as he's fit when Petric hasn't done anything wrong. That's my big fear. But I just like Cole Palmer today. I think he's on 15 GNA for us now this season. So he is what Prime will disagree with because we said it on the thing, but he's what Chelsea fans thought Kai Havertz was going to be. I'll do it right now. And that 45 million is looking like a snip right now. So, you know.
First. Hey, Brian,
And
quickly.
we're now
Yeah, go on.
rejoice. We're going to be 8th or 9th for 2.5 weeks.
There you go. There you go, man. Going up
We
in
haven't
the
done
world.
that for a year. Single digits, baby. Single digits.
United, you have one job tomorrow.
Yeah,
You
lie
have
down.
one
and let
job.
us,
Wait, if United win tomorrow, are we back in 10th?
Nah,
we're
you're
back in ninth. No, we're
back in
ninth.
ninth.
There's Newcastle are 2 points behind us.
Finally.
Yeah.
You know how many
Brian,
weeks it's
Brian,
been where we win games and we're still 10? Anyway, yeah. The game.
Thoughts on the game, my friend.
Boring first half. Surprise, no plan from Poch. Sterling won the penalty. Like, I think it was exaggerated, him going down, but it's smart play. So, like, it's nothing against it. It's smart play, and he won the penalty. We score 1-0 at halftime. Second half, again, no. Like, I'm not surprised Poch again doesn't have any sort of plan to like kick us into gear and try and get second. Chilwell coming on. Andrew was right. It's the most predictable thing. And I've been telling Chelsea fans that when Chelsea fans say, oh, he got dropped before he got injured, I don't buy into that premise. If he didn't get injured, he would have came back into the team at left wing. The reason why we know that is because Colwell started the season at left back. He came out for a bit. Cucurella was playing left back because he was doing well at right back. And then
Colwell got injured.
Surprise. I know. But surprise, Colwell came back into the team at left back. Like, if it wasn't for these injuries, they would have stayed playing left back and left wing.
No, Chilwell got dropped before he got injured.
This guy's listen, whoever, I don't care. The guy's a terrorist. Get him out.
Oh, I agree with that.
Andrew, he doesn't deserve logic. So
I know he doesn't because he doesn't have logic. That's my problem. His in-game management stinks.
Yeah. People saying we played a back five, we didn't. He brings on Gilchrist.
Only for the last 5 years.
I see proper Chelsea tweeting out. We haven't conceded when Gilchrist has been on the pitch.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I
That's
really
facts,
hate
though.
this. I really hate this. Shut up, Flawless.
How do you explain that?
Jez is laughing.
I hate this kid. I hate this kid.
Because Jez is
The most funny thing about it is, I'm sorry.
I finish.
So I just have to say this quick before I forget. The funny thing is, because I said this to them, and that when Gallagher gets sold, Gilchrist is gonna be the next Gallagher.
It's gonna be. I know, and I hate that. I saw that. I really hate this guy. Listen, this guy's 5'10" as a center back. Anyways,
Carvalho, man.
What did you say?
Carvalho was Carvalho not 5'10"? Was Carvalho not 5'10"?
Shut up, Flawless.
If you're only mentioning Carvalho because it's the same height and nothing else, then I'll leave you alone.
That's it. Yeah, because he said 5'10". Carvalho 5'10".
Yeah, we got leadership. We got
You
leadership.
try and compare him as a player right
No.
now.
I wasn't comparing him in terms of skill. Of course, no.
And I will RKO you on the stream.
Of course, sir. I wasn't comparing his skill. You know what I'm saying? Carvalho at that age is nowhere near the level that Gilchrist is at. So, there's levels to this. However,
You get fucked. Right? Yeah.
It can be done. That's all we're saying. It can be done.
Yeah, all I'm saying is in regards to the height thing, they're both
I hope
5'10".
you re-signed Fred.
You know, you
And have
know
Kobe
what?
Tommy with
You know
him.
what?
That's
Hey,
You know
I
what?
am
You know
not.
what?
Hey, that's no problem. That's
Hey, you know what?
no
Fred's an
problem.
improvement.
We sign
Anyway, let me
I hope you play
Anyway,
Anton's
let me
Hawks night tomorrow.
When I said Alanga last year to one league,
Now you've gone too far, sir.
anyway,
Now
let me
you've gone too
finish.
far.
I mean, it's fine. Like
Go.
United, Eddie and Flawless, continue with the laughs. I mean, when we
Cool.
sell this guy in 4 years to Man United for 70 mil,
4 years.
keep laughing. Listen, he'll
What
go to Man
did
United.
I say? What did I say to get involved with this?
Collateral damage.
That's
Flawless'
unnecessary.
fault, but it's
That's
collateral damage.
unnecessary. How is it my fault for just saying
I'm saying.
facts when he said he's 5'10"?
Don't
Carvalho was
try
5'10".
that. Don't try that. No, you know what you said. Right?
Listen,
Martinez is like 5'8".
Carvalho, whatever. I don't even listen. I don't even care.
Carvalho.
Grabs on him.
Listen, I'm sick of Poch. I'm sick of Gilchrist. I don't care that he's coming in. I'm sick of this racist guy, man. He has to go. But anyway, it's another game. Listen, I don't care. I'm not saying allegedly. Like if this guy is, if me is out, I'm saying I don't care. But yeah, like whatever. Regardless of all of that, Andrew, you can laugh, but like he is.
No, I just said no. You said I don't care allegedly. I just don't care allegedly.
Listen, anyway, yeah, we won.
He's not gonna sue you, you know. He's not gonna
I like no, but like he might call me a word, and I don't, But anyway, we won the game. That's all I care about. Who do we play next? Is it the second leg?
Yeah, second leg is Middlesbrough on the 23rd or the 20th. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So we got like 10 days.
Poch, you've got one job, please. You've got one job. Actually, no. Lose the game and get sacked.
No. Let's not do that.
No. I said or lose the game and get sacked. Whatever.
No.
At this point, I don't. Listen. I don't care. I either get a final appearance or you get sacked, and I'm free. So
yeah, Carvalho is 6 foot, 5'8".
Who's 6 foot?
Wait, how tall is Henry and how tall is Alanga?
I don't know.
Wow,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Alanga is literally a reincarnation, even though Henry's not dead.
That is crazy.
Wait, Jez, why did you even like in the first place make the Henry Alanga joke? You've done this ages ago.
Yeah, because of the what's it called? Didn't you see the comp where like obviously there was clips of Henry of his playing time, and then it transitions to Olanga after he did the celebration.
Oh, okay. I don't. Okay,
he did it because he did it because he's an absolute fucking crook. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why he did that.
Hey, Flawless, don't play me. Don't play. Hey, Flawless, don't play me.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, the crazy part is you might run with it. That's the crazy part is I don't even see the comp like that, but you lot be keeping the shit alive.
Flawless, you're a head crook. You're a head crook.
Just providing.
Why am I head crook? What did I do?
He's in Carvalho.
I thought Carvalho was 5'10". That's legit. Thought he was 5'10". Is he not 5'10"?
You're probably talking about Fabio Carvalho from Liverpool.
No, I'm talking about Ricardo. You know what I'm saying? Ricardo.
Brian, I just looked up Gilchrist's height. He's 6 foot.
Ricardon. Because he's a dog.
What?
That's right.
See, so they're the same height.
He's 6 foot in heels. He's not.
I said he's 6 foot in heels. You know, this guy's crazy.
Cuban heels. Yeah. That's what it is.
Listen, Gilchrist is my height, and I'm not 6 foot. That's not.
I need to see Brian's face when they're gonna make a pure talent of a pure profit banner for Gilchrist.
Listen. When we sell Gilchrist,
that transfer ban.
Just his laugh annoys me.
No, that transfer ban
aggravates.
When they sell him for 25 million to Crystal Palace.
When this guy gets the armband, I might stop supporting this club. He's gonna wear the armband.
I could see.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna wear the armband at some point.
It pushes the manager properly.
He'll wear the armband. He'll wear the armband. He'll come on with the armband, but we'll get the win. We won't concede. And Chelsea,
Wait.
I'll hate it.
Obviously,
Ironically,
But you have to respect it. You have to respect it though. In regards to the
Shut up,
Ireland, when Chilwell got on the pitch,
ironically
Gallagher
today,
gave him the
ironically today, the atmosphere was so bad.
Shut up, Flawless. Shut up, Flawless. Shut up, Flawless.
But if you remember, ironically today, the atmosphere was so bad. But the
No.
two of the biggest cheers were his two clearances right at the end of the game when he just hoofed the ball upfield.
Facts, man.
I'm telling you, he's a
Proper clearances, man.
Proper clearances, proper shaven head.
He's a proper racist, is what he is. Get him out.
Hey, he is flying that flag.
Listen, I don't care. Listen, agendas have to agenda. Get him out.
All right,
I think I saw him in
just to
Green
clarify.
Street. I think I saw him in Green Street.
Just to clarify the thoughts, you know what I'm saying, of Prime, the thoughts
Put the
of Prime
banner up.
only. Yeah. Like just to clarify, the thoughts of Prime are the thoughts of Prime only people.
And I mean exactly what I say. If you got a problem with that, you can DM Sarcasm City on Twitter.
All the views, Sarcasm City on Twitter, yes. So all the views expressed by panelists on Sarcasm City TV are not always the views of Flawless or Sarcasm City TV, just for clarifying.
That's not what it says in my script, Flawless. You told us to say exactly like this.
Yeah, the script that you wrote. Yeah, the script that you man wrote, yeah?
Yeah,
you wrote it. Wait, you told me to come on.
You know what I'm saying? These fucking guys.
Racist.
Anyway, you lot run up the likes. We will be going straight.
Carvalho height discussion, then Prime calling Gilchrist a racist discussion.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm tired.
I actually do have a quick question, but it's not related to this Gilchrist thing. I do have a question.
We have a question.
Wait, no, Jez. If it's about Ghana, if it's about Nigeria playing, I don't want to hear it.
Oh no! Have you asked Surfer what his thoughts are about Pochettino creating the most penalties for his team? I just wanted to.
See, I don't even want to go there because then it's going to create chaos.
You've had the most Chelsea. You've had the most penalties this season.
Yeah, because of Sterling.
I'm not critical of Sterling in the fact that I rate Sterling, but I'll call him out when he plays crap. Like today, he played crap, but he won a penalty, so I got no problem with that.
But I've heard that Pochettino has set aside time in training in order to instruct his players on how to get.
Eddie.
I'm just asking questions.
Eddie, if you know anything about thoughts on Poch, when any sentence goes Poch and training, I immediately dismiss it because he doesn't coach. So
Eddie, can I ask you a question? Eddie, let me ask you a question. Why is it that Poch can coach us to win penalties, but he cannot coach us to break down a Middlesbrough low block?
Hey, listen. I can take the horse to the well to drink some water, but I can't force it.
Do you know the most ironic thing? This season?
Shut up, Flawless.
I saw Poch coach Specs better on Sky Sports than any player this season. That's what I'm saying right now.
Hey, maybe Specs is the one that's missing. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of put Specs in the midfield and try that. You know what I'm saying? Next to Caicedo.
You'll need Specs. You'll need some Specs. I don't want to poke you in the eyes. That's what I'm going to do right now.
I still haven't asked my question, though.
Go on, Jez. Ask your question. Go on. I actually want to hear his question. Go on, Jez.
Yeah, I want to know Victor's and Brian's thoughts on the Nigeria game coming up today.
We don't care about Nigeria.
Why not my thoughts, you racist?
You're Trinidadian.
I can't. Hey, I haven't fully checked my history. There might be some Afro-Caribbean stuff there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jazz.
Hey, how does the name AFCON Prime lead to us not thinking you might not care about the AFCON? I'm just wondering.
No, I just don't want to speak about Nigeria. They depress me.
It's just that
hey man, this is your year. It's your year.
No, it's not.
2 p.m. people. 2 p.m. today. 2 p.m. UK time. What's the game again? Is Nigeria Equatorial Guinea? Yeah.
Guinea. Yeah.
Okay. So people, make sure you lock into Twitch.
The game started. Surfer.
Yeah, I will do.
Oh no, it's finished.
Is it done? Oh yeah, you might have talked about the game we put in the private chat. So people, I will do a short on the YouTube channel as well. But throughout the AFCON, there will be watch-alongs on the Twitch. But tomorrow, I'll put it out on the socials, and I'll do a quick shorts on the YouTube channel. But love to everyone that's locked in. We are gonna leave here and go straight over to the gaming channel for our Pro Clubs people. So make sure you lock in. But so don't go anywhere. We're just gonna redirect there. Make sure you run up the likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button here as well on the channel. Not only will we be back tomorrow on the Twitch for AFCON, but of course we got the Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur game and then the United Chelsea Spurs show as well. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule, already updated it as well. Keep a lookout as well for the NBA content. We're going to be dual streaming as well. I'll reveal more information, but in regards to the NBA watch along, certain struck a deal. So yeah, with the app people. So look out for that during next week. So I'm gonna be able to help you lot out as well in regards to doing a raffle for like some NBA league passes. So I'm gonna be doing that for you lot as well at some point. I just need to figure it, dot all the I's and cross all the T's and all that good stuff. So we stay working here at Sarcasm City TV.
Don't do it the other way around.
Already know. Yeah, you lot already know. But yeah, anything you jokers want to add before we do? Actually, before I even say that, audio platforms as well. Make sure Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, wherever you get your podcast, wherever you listen to music, type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and all the shows on the YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, will pop up. Like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, while you're at work, maybe you're on your way to work, maybe you're traveling, maybe you're at the gym, whatever the case may be, people. Spotify, Sarcasm City TV, type that in, follow us, 5-starers. iTunes, Apple Podcasts, the same. All you iPhone users, 5-starers, leave us a review. Same with SoundCloud as well, man. We're trying to grow the audio platforms as well as the YouTube channel as well. Yeah, what are you saying, Seth? Or you gonna say something?
No, I never wanted Spurs to win the match so much as tomorrow. So that's all I want.
See,
Tomorrow.
that's why we're not going to
for
win.
the first time this season, Jez, we can do a podcast where Chelsea are above Manchester.
That's the ironic part. That's the only part because even if we win, I probably won't even be able to watch the game. So probably it's going to be Jacob.
No, I just need that to happen, please. I've been punished.
You know what? If you win, I'll maybe pop up for like 5 minutes to just start trolling the fuck up. If you win with a Hoybier,
I'm not a shameless person, as you know, Jez. So.
sure.
Why are you laughing? I don't know why
I should be serious, man.
Jez, you asked my quick thoughts on Nigeria. We're finishing bottom of our group.
Oh, be realistic, Prime. Come on now.
Being realistic is not making out of this group.
Yeah, we can
Who's in your group again? Equatorial Guinea, and who's the other two?
Ivory Coast.
And Guinea-Bissau.
You think you're worse than both Guineas? All right, first.
I don't really trust how we're set.
That's a funny sentence.
I don't trust it all.
Yeah, it's a hilarious sentence. But anyways, love to everyone that's locked in. Big up to everyone. Continue to support. Yeah, go on.
It's another
Hudson, you are a disgrace. The Shaka brothers, you guys are a disgrace, and I better hope you guys win. If not, I will see a lot more worse of things on a Monday.
All right, cool. Love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Sarcasm City. Yo, this guy, hey man, hashtag Poch Progress, Poch Party, Poching. But love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in and see you lot on the gaming channel. Salute.